What's up, guys? It's Corner back with some more Minecraft. While off camera, just for the last couple of minutes, I did a little bit of work. I made a clock because it's going to be useful for telling what time it is, so I can plan my time a little more efficiently. I also made this slightly higher because I made stairs, and they go all the way down to my mine at the bottom, which you guys saw in last episode, so that this is just going to be faster. Jumping a lot also reduces your hunger meter, your stamina or whatever, I think. So this will help to reduce that. But the biggest issue that we're going to have is I don't have a steady source of food. So that's why I've got this bucket and a hoe. I'm going to try and fix that. And according to the clock, it should be daytime, so let's go out here and... Well, so much for that. I thought spiders didn't attack during the day. Now a big issue is I'm on the edge of a winter biome, and I'm not really fond of that. So I am going to make my farm out here where it won't freeze, because water freezing makes it so that your crops do not grow. You're shit out of luck, basically. It's a real bad deal. So I didn't think to grab any seeds while I was in there, but there's plenty of wheat out here. I'm going to grab seeds from these. And we've even got, I think those are potatoes. So we're going to grab both wheat and potatoes, and if I can find carrots, I'm going to do the same there. Although I'm not sure if there are any in this village. And other than villages, I don't know where to get them. So that's a slight issue. But nothing too serious. I could do with just wheat. It'd be totally acceptable. I don't really care about their dirt. It's fine. So yeah, I just want to have a close, steady supply of food. Because we're going to be doing a lot of mining and a lot of fighting, and we're going to need to keep our health up high for just health regeneration and sprinting and all kinds of things. So food is a necessity. And I might steal some of their water here too, because I think there's swamps and shit nearby, so I could take that water. And technically speaking, I probably should have made 2 buckets so I could make an infinite water source by my own house. But, didn't think of that at the time, so... Good stuff. Still haven't searched this village. I don't want to just take it over and get rid of all the villagers, because trading for emeralds may prove useful. I don't know how that really plays out, just because I've never done it before. But we'll give it a shot, see if I can find anything useful, or get anything useful out of them, for a reasonable price, obviously. Now, is that all the fields they've got? Looks like it. Okay. Got some iron down there. Alright, let's just go over here to this swamp and we'll grab some water. And we'll make an infinite water source by my house. I'm definitely going to be working on improving the house at some point in the near future. It's not as pressing a concern as food, so it will come after that. But it is a concern. Oh, there's water right here. I don't know why. Okay. There's water right there. So we're gonna have to clear out some space for our farm. And I want it to be relatively large. I don't know how big exactly, but we're just gonna clear out a ton of this grass. Because it just gets in the way. And I can also get some more seeds out of it, which I shouldn't actually need after a while. Wheat tends to produce more seeds, like, it'll produce enough seeds, like, so that you could, in theory anyways, you could forever expand your farm because you get more seeds than it takes to replant what you picked up. I think you might be able to use seeds as fuel in a furnace. I'm not entirely sure on that. I also don't even really know why you would bother, because coal is not terribly hard to come by. I didn't think to make an axe, so we'll just punch this tree down. I just don't want it here. Right, I need a space for two. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep this this field, this piece of ground at the level it is now, and then just start tilling it and laying down my water. And eventually I'll fence it in, and I might even put glass around it once I have glass. I'm not there yet because I just haven't bothered to grab any sand. So let's see. We'll actually put our infinite water down here. There's that. And then we'll put this one over there. Alright, so now we have infinite water. Let's get rid of these flowers. I suppose we'd use them for dye or something at some point, but I don't really feel like I need that. Okay, so now we need to dig a trench. I don't actually know if I even want the trench right there, honestly. I might have to undo that. So yeah, we'll put the trench on the other side of these four. I believe water will travel 4 blocks through dirt. So you can have, I think, water there, and it should reach over there. No, stop it. Okay. Stop it. Man, I'm really bad at this. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it's definitely getting all the way over here. That is fantastic. I was hoping that was the case, but I couldn't remember. It's been quite a long time since I've made a new farm. A lot of times I will end up going and doing it like every row or every other row or something. I will put water, but that's totally unnecessary. You don't need nearly that much. And I'm trying to go for efficiency, so we're going to try to get as much like crop in here per per row of water, or just as much crops as we can get into this like land space. And I could probably actually use less water than I am to do that. But whatever, we'll sort that out later. Okay, I got a few of these. Now let's plant some seeds here real quick. And then since I'm running out of daylight, we'll just worry about wheat on this one. I think maybe on the other side of the water we will do potatoes. They might be useful for something. I think there was a golden potato, or is that maybe there's a golden carrot. I don't know. there are golden variants of various foods that give you special bonuses, like buffs, basically. And I don't know if one of those is a potato. Suppose we could look into that. Golden apple. There's a golden apple, another golden apple with blocks. Watermelon, carrot. Okay, so there is no potato, but there is carrot, 2 variants of apples, and watermelon. Or just melon, I guess. It might not actually be a watermelon. So we've now run out of daylight. At some point I might want to tame that wolf. But that's not a particularly important thing right now. We don't need the seeds on me for the time being. Poisonous potato. I don't want that. And let's make more bread. Because we've got a ton of wheat on me, so why not? Okay, 40 bread. That's pretty good. Alright, and we'll bake up some potatoes, just in case. And now we're going to go mining, because we've run out of daylight, and I don't have a bed, so I can't just sleep through it. That's going to be my next thing. I've got the iron so I can make shears. So I'm going to go and mine for a little bit, and then we'll look into making some shears and getting some wool for a bed. Okay. I guess I didn't mine this one very far down, did I? Oh, that's right. I couldn't quite make it all the way back. I remember that now. It's been a few days since I played. Huh, I was right there. Holy shit. Alright, that'll do. We'll go back here and we'll add another row to both of these things. I might have to... I don't really need that coal. I've got a whole bunch. And if I can use seeds for fuel, then that's even less of a need for coal. And this isn't like a mod where I could turn some of that coal into something else more useful, like diamond or something. Actually, let's go down here and we'll mine this way, back towards the thing I just made. I want to try and keep all these things like connected, so I have just access to them from both sides, in case something should spawn in there and I can't get past it easily. I want to have a second way out. Or like if I get stuck by lava or something, which is going to be less likely at this elevation, but it is still very possible, because lava will spawn above elevation 12. It's just less common. Because every once in a while you'll also run into lava just on the surface, like lava lakes or ponds. They're usually pretty small. So, for the time being, I've got all the armor I need. Like, my armor's still in pretty good shape. It's almost completely full health on all of my pieces. I would like to eventually upgrade to diamond. So that's kind of the main thing I'm looking for now, is diamond. It's totally not necessary, but is kind of like the only upgrade I've got other than enchanting. Which I want to work on, because I've never really messed with enchanting, and I would like to give it a try. I think it'd be interesting. Especially if I could get something like, I think there's a way to get, is it infinite ammo for, like infinite arrows or something? That would be really awesome, and I would like to get that because that would save me a ton of time farming for feathers, which are really annoying. They're by far the hardest part for getting arrows, because flint is pretty easy. You can get that from gravel, which is everywhere. But the feathers you only get from chickens, and a lot of times you only get one feather for a chicken, and you have to, if you want to get a reliable source of them, you have to farm like with livestock, and I really dislike that. But I'm sure I'll have to mess with it eventually. Okay, so now we've got another tunnel there. Do the same over here. We'll go in a few on this side. And we immediately found iron, which is good, I guess. I can always use it for more pickaxes and things, so it is still valuable. Okay, and then we'll go the other direction and we'll do the same thing. It's already well past midnight. Night's actually going pretty fast. I'm kind of surprised. Although that's probably just because I'm keeping myself busy, so it doesn't seem like it's taking as long. Oops. For the time being, you'll notice I am still using stone pickaxes. It's just because I didn't have a ton of iron yet, so I'm trying to conserve it for a little while until I have a good stockpile, and then I'll start using it more regularly. I just don't want it to run to a point where I wouldn't have the iron I needed for something that was more necessary. Speaking of which, though, I don't even have an iron pick on me in case I run into diamond. That is a problem. I didn't think of that until just now. The odds of running into diamond are fairly low, but it is still possible. It's been a really long time since I've played this game like this. I used to play a ton back in alpha, but eventually I kind of just burned myself out on it. Like, I was playing in alpha in 2010, I want to say, which seems weird that it's been that long, but this game has been available for a long time, even if it's only been out for 2 or 3 years officially. 3 years, I think. I forget. But yeah, like this, back when I was playing it regularly, like Lapis wasn't a thing, the Hunger Bar wasn't a thing. You would just like stock up on bread or pork, and like every time you ate one of those, you would recover 2 or 5 hearts or something like that, depending on the type of food. Now they do the same thing, but for your Hunger Bar, and it recovers health over time so long as it's almost full, which I think I like better. It's not nearly as convenient, but it also meant, like, before when you were playing and you were fighting it, or just taking lots of damage for whatever reason, as long as you had food on you and were paying attention, you were almost invincible because you could just eat as fast as you wanted. Now there's a limit on how fast you can eat or how much you can eat, based on your where the I think I passed it, did I? Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's getting close to being morning, so let's go back up and we'll dump off the stuff that I got. See if we've got enough to smelt some more iron. Oh, and we'll make those shears. Yeah, shears. And then a bed. Okay, we got a whole bunch of cooked or baked potatoes. No. There we go. I think it's actually only 2. Okay. Shears. There we go. So we've got potatoes, iron, a bunch more cobblestone, seeds, flint, dirt. I think we're good to go. I don't need the bucket currently, so we'll get rid of that. And now it's time for a bed. So I don't know if I've even seen any sheep. Just gotta make sure I know where my house is. It's the very southern tip of the snow, so it shouldn't be too hard to find should I actually get lost. I should only need 1 or 2 sheep. They have a pretty good chance of dropping multiple wool, which I need. I need 3 wool for a bed, I think? I forget. We've got a whole bunch of cows and some horses. I've never ridden a horse in Minecraft. I kind of want to do that. And there's a sheep. Excellent. I only see the one though. That's somewhat troublesome. If it eats something, it should grow its fur back. Oh, wait, there's the other one. Okay. That's all we need. I might also grab some of this cactus over here. Maybe not quite yet, because I don't have a use for it right now. I would like to make a mob farm of some kind eventually. I don't know how best to do that, but I could look up some guides online, and I'm sure I'll figure something else. Just something out, I should say. We've got reeds. Those are actually useful. If I'm going to do enchanting, I need books. There we go. That's a big ass tree over there. Let's go take a look at that. See what it's see if it's like a different type of tree. There's been so much stuff added to this game that I don't even know what's going on anymore. All the time. Like I know in the PC version there's rabbits and stuff now, and there's slime blocks, and it's like hardened clay and stuff. There's a ton of stuff that I've never really dealt with in the PC version, and a lot of that's made it over to the consoles. Like I've never ridden a horse. That's a weird looking horse. Oops. Huh. That's cool. It almost looked like a mushroom kind of print. It's kind of fat looking now, isn't it? It's all like he's like shuffling it. Huh. Well, eventually I will get a horse. Not a huge priority quite yet, because I don't think I can take a horse to the end. And that might be actually that might be kind of cool. I don't know if that's actually possible. I mean, I guess it probably is, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting idea. I don't know what advantage that would even give you, if any. It seems like it'd be just getting the horse killed, mostly, which is not exactly an advantage. No, I didn't want to drop it. Okay. I don't have any wood planks on me. Okay, I'll have to make some. And then we'll put the bed. We'll just set it right here in the middle. Why not? This room is kind of dark still. Not really fond of putting torches on the floor, but with how big this room is, I don't have much of a choice. At least not yet. Oops. So, we've made a fair bit of progress. We didn't get any more diamond, which is unfortunate. Actually, how many diamonds do I have? I have 8? Holy shit, I have 8 diamonds. Okay, diamond pickaxe. So we can just skip past the iron. That's fine. I'm totally cool with this. We've got some time left, so we're gonna take some of these potatoes and plant them. I should have left more uncooked, but I didn't think of it. Since we don't have very many potatoes, we're just gonna till the one row of dirt. Because we don't even have enough potatoes for that. Not even close. And hopefully those will grow and multiply relatively quickly. But I don't know how that works exactly. I've never dealt with potatoes. So yeah, that's probably gonna have to do it for this episode. We didn't make a huge amount of progress in the diamond field, but the diamond department. But we got some food, we got a bed, and I might do a little bit of work in here to clean this up a little bit. I thought about making this into just a basement and building a house on top of it. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that in the near future. I would kind of like to. But it's just not a huge priority quite yet. I would like to keep my permanent house near to this place because this is where I'm putting in all the work doing all the mining. And technically speaking, I could move my mining operation someplace else, but then I have to redig the bedrock or something like that, and I don't want to do that. That's not very efficient, and it just kind of feels like a waste of time. So yeah, I might do a little bit of exploring out here, see if I can find anything cool. See if I can get some more wool. I might start doing some animal farming because, like I said, I am going to need a ton of feathers in order to take on the dragon. I am going to need obsidian, which now I have a diamond pickaxe for, so I can make a portal to the nether. So I can do that. And I need the chickens, but I haven't seen any of those yet, which is a problem. But we'll figure that out later. I gotta find them someplace. I've got lots of seeds, so I can get them to follow me once I find them. It's just gonna take a lot of wandering around. I don't want to carry those around. Huh. I don't know why I put that in there. Alright, so that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, let me know. This was a very business-like episode. Not maybe the most entertaining, but I got a lot of progress done, so I'm okay with that. So yeah, guys, if you liked it, let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to keep doing this until I get this platinum, which hopefully won't take 1,000,000 episodes. Hopefully. See you guys. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.